Hey, baby, what's good? What's poppin'? If you can hear my lovely voice, that means you're tuned into yet another episode of Jess Finesse Presents. Happy Friday. We're back on schedule. So if you're hearing my voice, you're recording on a Friday, you'll hear this episode next Friday. It is another Friday in yet again a beautiful, wretched country. This country will continue to remain wretched until the revolution happens. And we're gonna pod through the revolution. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Whether you guys would give me a microphone and I take it to my house while there's war happening, I'll be podding under my bed. I don't know.
No, I thought they would be running after you with his sound deck.
Bruh, like David will be all the way in his own zone, mixing and mastering the joint. But yes, this country is wretched. It will continue to be wretched. I am one of those people who my Instagram can be popping and I'll still tell you that Nigeria is wretched. But this week, we're here with a special guest. I say all my guests are special because they're very special in their own very special and unique way. And this week is no different. This guest is no different. Funny, because I've actually never met this man before. But we said a prayer before this camera started. We said a prayer before the microphone started and said that even though I've never met this guy, we're going to have a popping pod. Mm-hmm. We're going to have an amazing conversation. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentle people of the world, I present to you Adakole Scott. Come on.
Thank you.
We need to do some fake gunshots. Bow, bow. Booyaka, booyaka.
Wow.
What's popping, my G?
I'm alright. I feel welcome. Thank you.
Thank you for obliging my request.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd be scared when I'm scared whenever my producer invites people that I have not met because I'm like, I don't want to chop Ella, please.
No, come on.
I don't want to chop embarrassment, please.
It's not possible because you're doing a great stuff. If anyone sees it and sees what it's like we're coming to, come on. You have to wash your clothes and iron it and get ready for Friday.
Come on. And he did not disappoint. He did not disappoint. This should look like he just took it out from the box.
Not tell you what
you live out of
you shine for sun.
As he's shining.
No, but Ayo, you did a very amazing job. You brought a guest that looks, he's good to look at. He's dressed nice.
Wow.
He sound nice. He's articulate.
Is this how she is? Or like
no, she's just
because she's making me feel like
we have to blow you. Come on. I need to wash you because I heard in Lego, like if you wash people enough, when they blow, they won't forget you. So don't forget me. Okay, don't forget me. Okay, don't forget me. But yes, Adakole, so thank you for pulling up. This is Jess Finesse Presents, where we talk about different topics, and then we do so over a very important meal. All right? Some people may look down on this meal. They think, oh, what is this thing? This thing is very important.
Very.
All right? This is a staple. This needs to be our country's national treasure.
Yeah.
It needs to be the national staple food. Unfortunately, it will soon get to a point where we can no longer afford it since everything is just, Naira is devaluing. The Naira is now worth, last time I checked as of last night, 495 Naira to $1. So soon, we'll not be able to afford.
Garri.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a very important question.
Okay.
This question will determine whether or not we ever speak again after this podcast. Okay? It's a very simple question. It's a very simple question.
Actually, I was to ask for my account number. I'll give you.
I'll give you. Okay. So this question is white or yellow?
Yellow.
Do you know why I asked you white or yellow?
Why?
Because we have white and yellow Garri on this place. So if you accidentally entered one chance and you actually meant to say white because you're drinking yellow today. Just because you messed up.
So I already gave my answer, so that was my consequence.
Your consequence is you have to drink yellow Garri.
Why did I go for yellow now?
Look how he's insulting my precious grain.
It's not precious grain now, but yellow has to have a mood now. Garri can go anytime. And also Garri, that it's good to white. But yellow needs a mood. Yellow is
so what are the moods in which you drink?
Bougie. So I went through.
Hold on. So if you drink yellow Garri, you're bougie. I've heard that I'm a cultist. I've heard I do rituals because I drink yellow Garri.
Yellow Garri.
I've heard. What else have I heard? I've heard the one that because I must be Igbo, that's why I like yellow Garri.
Because of this, come on. You used to do this when you're younger. This is they call kodo. I don't know that that's the same thing they say to you, but like white Garri, mixed with palm oil, Maggi, all those ingredients and stuff. You're not cooking it. Oh, this actually goes. Like,
and you drink it, and you
you're not
still
when
drink
you
it.
finish, like you eat it like you're eating actual, like you're eating rice.
I don't know what Cynthia said they were making in CC said they were making in your school.
Yeah,
Does this
yeah,
cause
yeah,
appendicitis?
that was in boarding house, by the way.
Yeah,
so, like,
so
instead-
so trying to drink
Only
it.
boarding house
Which is
people
gonna
can
lead me
relate.
to now asking boarding house questions. But hold on, that thing. Did you guys drink it for fun? Because there was a
No,
guest.
not for fun, to help you leave.
That's the exact same thing.
So this
To help
is
you
a
leave.
It's an actual thing, yeah.
It's to let you leave now. Boarding house
Crazy. Like, I
is so
remember she
far.
told me a story of like in secondary school. I think we were there. It said,
Is it the one we were outside?
yeah, outside that someone took something and kept on his face and his face was bleeding. Just so he could go.
He
home.
was saying
Ah,
how
see,
there's this
I had
ant.
my own fair share of that thing. I can't
No,
remember.
everybody
I
has
did
done
my
at a
own.
particular point.
I was
too.
the only one, I guess, I didn't try to like get
What?
out of
I
school.
tried to get
Ah,
out. I think I'm going.
Wait, you went to a boarding house as well?
I went to a boarding house.
In Nigeria here. as
Yes,
well.
in Nigeria.
Which
Yes,
street is
in
that?
Abia State. It was not posh. Okay. So okay, you know what? Just because this you just said this. So this thing is confirmation that this Garri is actually a problem.
It's a problem.
I'm telling you, we had a guest. Shout out to Cynthia. She told us like in her school, and she went to school in Cameroon. They would do like mixed Garri and all this stuff together to eat it so they can get sick and then leave.
So people do it. See, it affects both ways.
Okay.
And maybe that actually, the original idea of it was to just get sick. But over time, people now start eating that as per meal. Like in the sense that now you're hungry, there's nothing to eat, there's Garri, there's weird stuff around.
Hey,
and I'm messing around. So
Yeah,
I
that's
don't go die.
concussion.
this is how we just
There are a
all
lot
of us
there-
will get
see,
to 40
there are a lot
years
of
and just
boarding house guys, and ladies, they have like extra lives.
Mhm.
Trust me, because we eat shit. I'm not going to lie to you.
He said extra
I
lives
remember
like
this guy in secondary school. This guy, just because he didn't want to share his Garri, he always drank Garri in the toilet. Imagine.
ew, bro. Like
It was
put
so-
latrine
He would
toilet.
soak the Garri. No, it wasn't pure latrine. He would soak the Garri
Mhm.
and he would take it to the bathroom.
And just
so that
shout it because nobody
ask
will beg
him.
him.
I'm like,
People count Garri.
why? If you ask, thank you. You ask
People
for Garri,
count
we tell you
Garri.
that I can't give you. I counted it.
My mommy counted.
Mommy has
it.
counted.
Sorry,
Garri.
how do you count Garri?
No,
like by
this-
cups?
No, but
Please,
First time
you
I
have
heard,
to ask
first
Farouk.
time I heard when mommy counted it, I was surprised that counted what, but not like he was talking to me though. I was a
Mhm.
junior as well. But
Facts.
like this is the first time I'm going to get into body house, and you're telling a senior that they counted your Garri. How? I want to see how they. So I followed that. I found my way to just follow that guy to so stay and see. I want to see how they want to count that Garri. They actually tied the Garri in like all those small nylon.
Are you
Mhm.
serious?
Tie. So like all those, you know,
Yeah, I get
Also,
what you
like
mean by
50
15
naira.
naira.
yeah. All those. So they'll count.
Damn, that's deep.
Bro, this is
bruh.
crazy because when one boss like this now, you don't go know the one way boss. Everything this is
Everyone
messed up.
boss.
So like you won't see those stress yourself sitting down to tie all this thing for you to bring it to school. Like it's still going to get messed up. But like, but the house was a crazy.
Oh, I
place.
carry my bagu sack full of Garri. I don't move.
I don't remember how I took Garri to school. I think I took in like those yellow paint buckets,
Yeah.
those small ones.
Okay, those your
I
okay.
think so.
One was
One
bagu
was-
sack full.
One was
steady.
white, that yellow and black nylon, that stripes.
Stripes, yeah.
Tight-
Great. You know what? I think this is a perfect segue to ask me what secondary school did you go to?
Command.
Mado, which one?
Three of them actually. So
Hey,
first,
why 3?
because I was given birth in Kaduna State, so I
Okay.
started my just
That's
one in
interesting.
Kaduna State. So that's where I did boarding house. Then I came to Lagos when I was 12, so that's just 2. Next, continued in Paja and command in Paja.
I actually
Stay
see.
there.
Please continue. I
Yeah,
don't
so-
cut you off.
So I was there till like SS1.
Mhm.
Then I was falling sick, by the way. So
Okay.
falling
You
sick.
look like somebody that
What
would
is-
fall sick in
No,
school.
you know, I tried.
look
now.
too fresh, like-
No, I tried though. He doesn't cut up to me. All the rubbish I've been eating doesn't cut up to me. So like I was falling sick. I was like, okay, let's not. Like, it didn't happen the first time.
Mhm.
I said, let's try. Let's see if you actually would cope.
Right.
It got to another point that it was really bad. So they said, okay, let them change me. I'm thinking I was going to go to one of those maybe those posh
schools,
you
yeah.
understand? I was like, okay, this is the final chance to change school because coming from junior high,
Mm-hmm.
coming from primary school,
Right.
I didn't have a problem going to like the senior high for command. You understand? Because I did junior high in command as well. So what me into the school life and seeing how boarding house was, especially, I said, no, I actually want to go to a school where I actually wear
That
white.
Papa Jew.
Or I wear white shirt.
Do you like ironing?
Eh?
Do you like ironing?
Irony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ironing clothes?
Yeah, I do.
Like a lot?
Yeah, I see. And that story there.
You look like
Why
you like
else
ironing.
people have to
there.
put gators on their shirts?
Yeah.
Okay, continue,
sharp. So like,
continue.
I'm like, when I was this one, when I finally was going to leave, I told my
Mhm.
dad, finally, I'm going to leave, but like, I'm trying to go to somewhere else school. But my dad had other plans for me.
Mhm.
So I finished up in Command Ikeja. But that was a day school. So like, all my life, command.
Wow.
Even backstory, even after I was done with command, I was gonna go to a military university.
Wait, is your dad is your dad in the military?
No, my dad was a civilian staff at the time.
Okay,
Over time. So when we came to Lagos, like that has passed, but
Got
it's
you.
already going through us. All my
Got
siblings
you.
were also going through command. So ND was looking very attractive. I mean, everything surrounding it was very attractive. I really wanted to go. Actually, like I tried. I won't. And that's the real and that long story. I guess stories, so no worry.
I like this guy.
So that was that, and yeah. So after a while, I went to okay, this NDA was not going to do. Change everything, so I actually now go to proper university. So
What school did you go to?
in lag.
Greatest
Is that how you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. Also
No, wow.
out to events and stuff. And
So does that now that he's having a career as an actor, does that prove that thing that we said last week that entertainment industry they all come from
It
Unilag?
does, actually.
mostly
What did you read?
me.
Mhm.
I'm social. I'm actually still in it because I actually entered with a different course.
Oh,
So I
okay.
changed. So like
Okay.
that's having me starting over again. I'm almost gonna be done very soon. So but
So wait, you're still in school.
yeah. So I double.
Double. I didn't even know that, honestly.
So wait, you said you're reading social work?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
Are you the first social worker I've met in Nigeria?
It should be because people don't actually.
Don't
I don't
read,
know,
yeah.
actually.
Is your
Yeah,
classes
because-
full?
Hmm?
Like, is there a lot of people in your
It's fair.
degree?
It's fair. It's fair.
All right, so milk,
Yeah.
sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Then you told us how you went and was doing concoction to get out of school. Is there any other weird thing you've ever used to eat, Garri? Or let me not say weird,
Actually,
but
have a
something that's
have a
not common.
confession. Please, after you.
What?
Is there any like last week we heard Richard said he'd be eating his Garri with fish.
Fish.
Like
That's not weird, no.
like that's that's
it's normal now.
I've not no. It
Eh?
was not normal to me. I didn't understand that.
Standard now.
I'm sorry. Okay, fine. Is there something that is interesting that you used to eat, or let me be the Nigerian that you should take with your Garri?
Nothing out of the blue. Like that.
Okay.
Nothing spectacular. But if you say Garri and something else I take with Garri the same way they're going to make it look somehow is beans. Sprinkle it on
Come
it.
on, that's
That's-
no. Sorry, I was
Sorry.
about to
Put the
agree.
Garri inside the
You
beans.
sprinkle it on it.
No,
Please,
no,
chop it.
no,
I beg,
chop
chop
it.
it.
Chop it. I break it.
What? You've not tried that before?
No, man.
I put Garri inside the beans and mix it together.
Yes,
No,
no.
no. Sorry,
Someone
is
goes-
it that you're taking dry Garri and
Yeah,
sprinkling it on your
Some
beans?
people put
Hell
sugar
no.
inside the
Yeah,
Garri.
inside the
no.
Garri, put it
I'm
inside
for
the
it,
beans.
Hell no. So that it will not be crunching in your mouth with the beans?
Yeah.
Crash.
Can you do me the honors?
Mhm.
I know you balancing, I know you smoking, I know you chopping. And help me pick up the first fan that you see in front of
Okay.
you.
Tell us about Adakole the Great.
That's
Like such a
like,
perfect
the
intro.
god of hand fans never disappoints me. Never. Never. I think that's perfect.
Yeah, actually.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Because it even introduced who you are, but
Yourself,
now
yeah,
this is the
when we
perfect.
were-
Tell us anything you want us to know about you.
First of all, I'm an introvert.
For
Yeah,
real?
because you
Really?
see your face.
What?
See your
I'm
face.
so shocked.
Really?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Actually, because I mean, we're in this line of duty now, and we don't have to go against what would, like I said, the comfort. The
Of
comfort
course.
is me being in my room,
Of course.
just chilling, doing what I want to do, watch a movie, study, check stuff online, just be in my own space, control the lights in my own space. Like,
Mhm.
no, like any light coming out, I'm the one creating it. Any noise, I'm the one creating
I
it.
feel you.
You
understand?
like your own company.
Yeah, I like my own company. But now there's something else I love, which is acting. And me acting needs me to be out. You understand? So now it's now a constant challenge for me. Not a challenge. Well, it's a challenge, yeah, because choosing acting had me go through a lot personally because I stutter. I don't know if you guys have.
Do you say you stutter?
Yeah.
Stutter where?
Wait, that one.
Stutter how?
I still do, but hardly now because now maybe
You're trying to
I am-
get more in control.
yeah,
So
I
did
am
you-
more in control of it.
Sorry
now.
did you train yourself to stop stuttering?
Yes, I actually went on YouTube and they were telling me stuff like before you speak, tell
Think.
yourself you're singing.
You are doing an exceptional job.
Yeah.
Exceptional.
Really, man, like I would never have guessed it.
Sorry, Ayo,
Yeah.
hold on.
You want to chop knuckle?
My one hand's up.
Oh, okay.
My hands up. My second hands up. My G. No, that is awesome. That
Nah,
is amazing.
thank
You're
you.
doing very well.
Thank you.
But go ahead.
It was a challenge for me. So like bringing out words from my mouth, like I don't know, I try to speak fast so it doesn't get to that point where I get hooked up. So like I
Mhm.
speak fast, so people don't even hear what I need to say sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is a challenge for me. If I want to be an actor, I need to be actually outspoken, relaxed, confident in what I'm trying to say. Because when I'm soldier, I'm not confident in what I'm trying to say. I talk fast, so maybe if you hear it, if you don't, or maybe
I feel you.
yeah, maybe if you don't hear, maybe you didn't really have to hear it. So I don't need to read
It
it.
was your numbers for
Yes, yes.
You're sharp.
So like generally, it affected me as a person because I couldn't come out. You know, I was really into myself, taking a lot of bullshit from people. I'm not even gonna lie, and I said, okay, identify your problem. This is what it is, you know, and handle it, deal with it. That way I see it's a challenge because every single day you have to make a conscious effort not to actually be the same person you are yesterday, who started on one particular line, or people are waiting on set because of you. You're not trying to like put your words together. It's frustrating. I mean, because even if you have that problem, know what you're picking as a career. Know what you're picking as a.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Were you bullied for stuttering when you were younger? And two, was your immediate family like supportive? Or what was like kind of your experience maybe being a stammerer around your family when you were younger?
It's not good. It's not, I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, you know? So like, they barely did know.
Okay.
But mostly around my friends, when I go out, when I'm trying to, like, the confidence level was really low. Because first, I had stuff to say, I had ideas, but I can't put them out, you know? So I was like, you know, let me just keep it to my piece and just understand what I want to do. Like, pass the message some other way, how else, and all of that, you understand? So I'll say, yeah, that. So I need people to know that I'm actually an introvert, and I really don't want to. I'm really fine with staying inside, but I want to come out. So if you see me out, if you tell me say come for this thing, and I'm actually there, please pay my money.
Come on, I say his manager's in the back. I think his manager will agree. Pay his money. Pay his money, please. So do you think there's a relationship between music and drugs? No, like I said, this is very left of center because, you know, we were talking about acting, you know, beautiful acting. But now we're going into my territory, which I think music and movie and the movie industry and the music industry kind of go hand in hand because those are probably two of the most successful industries in our country.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think we can still kind of speak on this a little bit. So, what's your take? Do you think there's a relationship between drugs and music? And we can just talk about our music industry since we live in Nigeria.
You know, growing up, first of all, like parents will say, okay, when you tell your mother, I want to be a musician, first you should go like, you want to be taking drugs, or you want to be taking this, you want to be taking. Who told you? Mommy, who told you that that's what this do? You know, but like it's a mentality that our forefathers had brought into, like, okay, singing, first of all, you know, like, let's say respect to Fela now. Something that he did very openly. And our parents now are the ones that were teenagers at this time.
Facts.
So they are seeing that, okay, this is what Fela was doing, being a musician. Fela is like the king of music in Nigeria. You understand? So a mother will believe that, Emeka, you cannot sing, I don't want you to be like Fela. No, like Fela, not in the aspect of the music, but in the aspect of
the lifestyle.
the lifestyle and how everything went through. So that is there and it's constant. Even till now. In a way, musicians, so there are some musicians that if they don't have that stuff, they can't create magical.
I do not like when people say that.
I know.
I do not like when people say that.
I know that is very crazy to hear, but we cannot neglect that fact. It's sad. It's sad, but we can't neglect it. It's what happens.
Is it sad?
Yes. Why can't you create music with just getting into the studio with your clear head and just give us magic?
I think what makes it sad is like, I have no problem if you know how to be like a high functioning, like you know how to do it in moderation, right? Because everything is supposedly good in moderation. Right? So like, I understand how drug usage is like embedded in our culture, like both in pop culture, both like in the corporate world, in all facets. Like a lot of like people do.
People do drugs.
Well, I don't know why I'm finding it difficult to say this. Like people do drugs in all facets of society in this country. But I think for me, it's like when we quote unquote glamorize, right? Like when we make, you know, lyrics about drugs sound sweet and you put it over a dancing beat before you know you're there doing best say on top of, you know, something about cocaine. I don't know. I think it diminishes the fact that there's actually issues behind this drug usage. It's just that we don't hear that many people dying of drug overdose in Nigeria. as opposed to like Western countries where you're always hearing a lot of famous acts have passed and they always attribute it to drug use. It's because we haven't seen our own greats. Them telling unless you guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
Maybe Majek Fashek.
Aside that,
Aside that, we don't really.
But hold on, correct me if I'm wrong, and I feel bad because we spoke about Majek Fashek on my last podcast. So did he die as a direct result of drug overdose or illness that was derived from drug usage? Confirm it, because I don't want to say like he died because he overdosed somewhere. I think he was in the hospital last time we checked, and I think he passed short time after. But yeah, I think my issue is like, okay, if you want to talk about anything, if you want to glamorize anything, I think there needs to be balance between, okay, these are the positives and the negatives about this thing.
Mm-hmm.
We hardly talk about the negatives. We only talk about the negatives when the thing has already affected somebody in death, or maybe someone has gone broke because we found out they spent all their money on drugs or something. Like, if there was a balance, maybe I wouldn't mind it.
But so like in the 80s, like 90s, I feel like the musicians of that time were more drug sellers, like than users. But like the musicians of the generation.
What genre are you talking about?
Rap. Okay, I'm saying rap, for example. Like those days, you get rappers rapping about selling drugs and getting busted by the police and stuff like that. But today, you hear rappers singing about using the drugs, like Lil Pump in the video.
You should also take into consideration, I don't want to say the age difference, right? Because maybe like when they were selling, when drug being like glorifying the fact that I'm selling drugs as a means to get out the hood and buy my mom a house, buy a car, buy a chain. Like the age group of those people at that time versus like the age group of like these guys who are now not talking about selling it, they're talking about using it. I feel like maybe responsibility has like shifted a little bit. I don't know how to explain this thing. So
okay, so
go ahead.
So you're trying to say like the earlier rappers were older,
they had maybe like a lot of financial
prime.
responsibility. Like they had to take care of my family, take care of my mom, take care of this, get out the hood.
So now
these guys, it's not like they still want to take care of their family to get out the hood and stuff.
But want to be higher while doing it.
I don't know if it's that or like maybe because drug selling was more accepted back then than now or something. I don't know. I'm misyarning. I can't level my thought.
Yeah, but you see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like with the whole using thing. Like even from the videos, like the videos then were not like people using, like were people selling. Like you see
they are just passing around.
They're passing around, they're passing the bag, police is busting them. But now, like you see they're actually using it. Like people don't even give a shit anymore. Like post it on their videos, post it on their
now everybody's not
everyone
not
doesn't like almost as if it's legal,
yeah. Everybody's actually fighting for legalization of these things.
Of these things.
So now the problem for that legalization is if you can actually curb it to level that people don't overdose. Because every single day people are actually dealing with overdose. If you don't mean you're not seeing it, but a lot of people actually deal with overdose every single day. And guess what? They don't think that they can live without it. You understand? They feel like I should be doing this now. That's how they feel about drugs now. You understand? So now they can't, let me say in relation to music now, you can't give me a buzz. Or you can't give me a proper song if you don't take. You can't give me this if this is not in the mix. So what if you get caught off guard and maybe you're in a country where like Dubai and you can't smoke loud or whatever they smoke to go into the studio. So what's gonna happen?
I'm sure people do.
So no, what if you can?
No, I mean people are willing to risk it just because of that like dependency on it.
People are willing to risk it, but I'm saying the situation that you can't have that there.
Of course,
so what are you gonna do?
You're right.
You understand? So now,
a few musicians have actually come out to say that they're thankful that they don't have to take anything into career. I think Adakole Gold, like in an interview, was like,
was it a written interview or spoken?
Written with I think Joey Akan, Afrobeat Intelligence. I read that a lot actually. So it was like he's thankful that he doesn't have to take something before he goes into the studio to get that kind of.
Did he receive backlash?
No, I think it was just an open conversation. Like,
okay.
It was talking about.
It wasn't sounding like he was like talking down on people that.
No. It was talking about creating during the pandemic.
Okay.
And it was like he wrote a few songs for some people, band, and he just chipped it in while he was talking about it. So, I mean, I think it's different when you know that you can create with it, and you can create without it, and it's totally different when you can't do shit without it. Like some people cannot function. Like when they wake up in the morning, they can't function if they don't,
take it. So like it's
Yeah.
not embedded in their
in
daily
their
routine.
lifestyle. Yeah.
I don't. But when people think about, and this is gonna be the last comment on this particular topic. When people say they can't function, or when people say this thing about there's some people that cannot function without it. I don't know why people don't want to say that. Sounds like addiction.
Yeah. It's addiction, no?
Okay, but addiction is not addiction is not a good thing.
Thing,
Like, you
yeah.
know how people like, oh, I'm addicted to candy. I'm addicted
Yeah.
to soda. Like we say, the same way people be like, any small thing, I'm depressed. There's like this thing where you just over exaggerate or you kind of like conflate your feeling or situation with something, right?
I actually think it's an
Addiction is a problem.
Yeah, but people have glorified addiction, especially when it comes to weed. Like people say, oh, they can't like make and bake. Like it's a thing. You wake up and you can't function.
So
they're
they're
they've done this like a cultural like cool thing.
Yeah.
Make and bake.
without understanding like that is technically. And I know people don't like to have uncomfortable conversations, especially in Nigeria where everything is suffering. We just want to have fun, find the things that make us feel good, and just keep living life. I don't need to think about the consequence. I don't need to think about the negativity because this whole country is negative. After you, sir.
Just like something we just finished saying. Do you honestly think there's a relationship between movie and the music industry? And what movie has a very memorable soundtrack?
Okay.
That's this movie.
Across the bridge, yeah. That one has, I don't know if you remember that scary movie. She has like a very huge ass boobs like this.
Oh, I remember that movie. I don't remember the name though.
I
It's
think
called
it's
Over the Bridge
or something.
I need to write that down.
Yeah,
Don't think I watch it.
I always do this thing whenever I hear about Old Nollywood. I go,
tormented me every night since I watched that movie when I was a kid. Ekukulekuke.
Y'all said it's okay. You said it's Over the Bridge.
I think something over the bridge or something the bridge.
Maybe I should look up big breasted witch
in
in Nollywood.
This old
I was
soundtrack
like,
comes
she
to my
could-
head.
Just type over the bridge and see if it's gonna come
Remember
out.
this Akiapopo Dorcas is a
Queen,
queen,
yo, a
is
queen.
yo.
Dorcas is a
Oh,
queen,
my
yo. Oh, Benjele.
Something like that, sir. That
something like that.
Bruh. Okay. You know what? Actually, let's just, since y'all started the conversation, let's do the soundtrack one and then we can do the connection between the movie and the music industry.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I want to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
see how effortlessly, how flawlessly Old Nollywood soundtrack just came to our mouths, like without even blinking. Does that same thing happen with New Nollywood?
Zero.
No.
New Nollywood, though, zero.
No. Honestly,
Actually.
no. So like, let me say there's an advantage and disadvantage to Old Nollywood and New Nollywood.
Okay.
Old Nollywood, like, we're so much drawn into the movie in the sense that there are characters now. That's why you're able to get a remake of some movies.
Facts.
Like Living in Bondage.
Living in
Facts.
You can
Bondage.
remake
That,
that.
I've only heard Glamour Girls actually is in the works now.
You see, they can do that because then I think that they had so much energy into the work.
They had story.
You understand?
They had content. They had context.
And those
Yeah,
are
I
considered
think-
classic, timeless movies.
Exactly. Sorry to say now, people are actually like just going to. I want to make a movie.
Yeah.
You know, and put these stories together.
But are
Okay.
you not shading the directors that
I'm
are
not
have
shading
to
anybody, but
give
like,
you jobs?
No, I'm not shading anybody. Trust me, but like it is what it is. There are a lot of people
I don't
making
think-
films.
Sorry for.
Come on, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even think it's like a director's thing. I get that directors like maybe have some fault, but I also think it's like a Nigerian audience thing. Like, let me explain.
So you're blaming the Nigerian audience?
Yes, I would blame. They have a role to play in this.
Okay. Listen.
Like, Nigerian movie producers or movie producers have this notion that Nigerians don't want to watch anything that's not comedy or romance. So if you look at movies in cinema Nigerian space, it's just flooded with comedy or romance. You hardly see.
Can I say something really quickly? You know, this is also a depiction of like the content creator industry. The most popping influencers, they're always comedians.
Yeah, actually. Nigerians just want to laugh.
Don't
Those
laugh.
countries
We
are-
need something to be
Some
happy
jokes
about.
don't be funny though.
Shade.
Some of them jokes don't.
Okay,
be.
so
But go ahead.
it's like a thing where like, so you're skeptical about making like action movies. Like, if you think of any action movie that you've seen of late, like maybe King of Boys, but you had the whole like comedy thing to it.
Mhm.
Like, you had a bit of romance. Did it?
Romance between
I
that guy
never
and
watched the
the
movie.
girlfriend.
Yeah, just a little
but not
bit.
so much. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, So they want to make money, obviously.
Of course.
They want to make money, so they have to do what is acceptable to the audience. Now, this is when I now say like the director also come in. As a director, I'm supposed to be thinking about the money part and the art part. This is actually a rhetorical question. Like, I don't know how to answer it.
Well, as a director, your work is to direct, is to bring out a story to life. So when you are saying that, she's saying, are I trying to attack any director? I'm not trying to attack any director because their job is to direct the movie. There's a scriptwriter.
He's a producer.
There's a producer. There's an executive producer. So the story comes from somewhere. Or maybe someone can meet a writer and say, okay, develop the story for me and give it to me. I take it to a director that doesn't even know who the writer is.
Okay, so
That's
I think we're just blaming the wrong people.
He doesn't even know who the writer is. Then now, from the director now, he's now working with other crew members that he has not met from anywhere. So his work now on set is to direct everybody.
Movie superstar. School us.
Thank you. You need to be there when we having these debates online. What are some major challenges you've encountered trying to be a successful actor? And then the last question is, what changes would you like to see as a budding actor in Nollywood, in new Nollywood?
Yeah, like I've given a little bit about my challenges, per se, stuttering and all of that. Then the confidence level was there as well. I had zero confidence.
Now, what on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your confidence level now?
That's in the fly gone.
Come on.
That's the fly. But a while ago, like, it wasn't what it is now. And I can say that for a fact because I can't look in your eyes. Now I can confidently stare at you in the eyes like, okay, let's have a conversation. Before I could just and once I'm already doing this way already, my words already is catching. That is already show that this guy is not
composed.
We are not ready for whatever. So confidence was a problem, was something that held me back, and that's something I really give thanks to Timini for, because he knew that I wasn't, and he made it hard for me. And he said that I'm not going to make it easy for you to know that it's okay to do this job without confidence. Make it as hard as possible. That's why I tell anybody that there's nobody that can actually make me uncomfortable. Nobody that can make me feel like, this shakes it. Timini there's nobody as bigger as him, a rock, that can make me shake. And since he can't do that anymore, there's no other person. You get, because he put you put it there, like, this is what you're going to face. Like, they see him say the thing they hot gone. So you have to pick up your slippers and do the work.
Right.
Push yourself. Tell yourself that, no, it's not going to be easy. And let me push it. Let me put and I'll do it. So now I can say that for a fact because he's the biggest actor in Africa, right?
Oh, we said Africa. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Yeah. I mean, he won the FVCA for years.
He won the FVCA now. So
I was shouting on top of my lungs, Timini. That's the first time I ever voted for anybody in FVCA.
Really?
I was there live
wish I watched
I
African.
was so excited.
I need to start one.
Yeah, you need to actually watch some stuff.
No,
you need to watch Elevator
Yankee
Baby.
Netflix.
You watch Elevator Baby, you see some of
Have you
those.
seen Elevator Baby? Oh my God, I need to watch it.
It's really good.
Oh my God, it's so good that one Indian writer had to do a remake. He asked for the right to do a remake
in India.
That was just him, man.
So that was the movie. That was the movie that gave him the MVC now.
And the co-star Temako also won for that
she
movie. She also won Best Actress.
So that movie was hot. I wonder
I'm running down.
That's amazing. Then I see Breaded Life too.
I heard Breaded Life is that crazy one. Yeah. So mind you, all of these crazy ass movies that I was always behind the scene.
Mad,
all through. See Breaded Life, Elevator Baby, Living with the Kujus. We plenty, no worry. I can tell you that from the year that we started working till this December, because I stopped being in SPA in December.
So this is recent. Because I was gonna ask.
I stopped being in SPA.
So but you guys are still guys.
You're still guys now.
You guys are like besties.
It's like my daddy.
Come on.
It's follow to me, post me.
It's my daddy. So like these things are like I said, I didn't have the confidence to actually come on set. So now I'm learning to communicate with a lot of people, different people from diverse backgrounds, different ideologies. They're all now coming together, and now I'm not learning how to react to different people, how to explain, how to speak to different people, how not to hurt some people with some things I say. You understand? So those things are something that you need to. I needed to learn. It was a challenge for me because at that point in time, how will I bring myself to learn this from people that I don't want to speak to? You understand? So he was there, always like the cloud, like, okay, for you want to get that and pass through me. Let me give you the pressure that you want to, like, if you can do this pressure here, nobody else can actually put you under that pressure.
That's real.
And over time, I saw that, okay, that's what it is. There's nowhere I'll step in. Even if you're the whatever, there's a way I will speak that okay, this boy knows what he's saying. You understand? And I will stretch my hand and you shake my hand because say this guy has what's up. So that was like one of my biggest challenge was confidence. It was not something that you say maybe you have like I said stutter and something that came with me, or maybe you're short, or maybe you don't dress nice, or maybe you don't know how to speak, or maybe you don't. It's different. This one is confidence. It's something that you need to have embody.
Yep.
Something you need to like live with.
Big facts.
You understand?
Facts.
And it's very easy to actually get it when it's so hard in the environment that you are. You understand? Because now in Nigeria, they feel like once you're not confident, you can't do it. We need someone that's confident. We are not looking for someone trying to be confident. We're looking for someone confident already.
That's
understand?
real.
You understand?
Real.
So if you know that what it is in Nigeria now, you have to
get it by force.
You understand?
Mm-hmm. So we're going to play word association. Just a little bit, maybe 2 rounds.
Please, those of us that don't know what that game is.
So word association is a game where I give you a word and you have 5 seconds to think of a song that has that word.
Okay,
so I'm going to start with you.
Hey,
Jess. Your word is days.
These Days by Thames.
Sing the song.
No, I can't.
You have to sing the song.
No, I can't. That's not the rule. You said, can we just say the name?
No, we have to sing the song.
Then I can't sing that. I don't have Thames' voice to sing that song.
Does me. That was have Thames' voice.
Okay. Craig David, 7 Days.
Sing the song.
I met this girl on Monday, looking for a drink on Tuesday. Okay. We was making love on Wednesday.
Wait, this not says days. I missed the song.
No, the name of the song has to have it, right?
No, the song has to have days.
Wednesday.
Sunday. No, I said day. Monday. Days inside Monday.
Days. I didn't say day. I said days.
Play with me. I don't want to play. I'm not playing. Yeah.
Your word is flip. 5.
Chilling in my flip flops.
What song is that?
Oh my, you can't even.
I know the video says something about flip, but I'm trying to remember.
What song has the word flip in it?
I
have a song. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Now put my game down, flip it, and reverse it.
Wait, please go back to Nigeria. We are going to. Why good?
Okay. Next song, whiskey.
Yeah. Who be this key? Run me whiskey.
There we go.
I think this is the last one for you, Jess.
Okay.
Jersey.
I don't know.
You know a song that has
Jersey?
You know a song that has Jersey?
Jersey inside of it.
Yeah.
No.
One that's coming to my head is this.
You don't know.
Oh, I know now. On my list song now. I don't do body, won't hear my Jesse.
Wait, please, I hope I win something for this game. I did at one point.
You win.
No, do it one more time. Give it one more try.
One more. Okay.
But already at one point, regardless, my free.
Fun. Fun. 5.
Come on.
Wait,
bro.
no.
Come on. I know this. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Come on. Don't think we're waiting again.
Give it to me.
That's good.
Can I go?
Yeah.
I remember when the no come around and something.
I was actually expecting that. So she won, actually.
How did she win? This is our first point, and it's only a bonus point.
No, I had a point and a half. Okay.
Where?
No, you're gonna give me Craig David.
Where?
You're gonna give me Craig David.
Sing the song.
You said
yes,
day.
I did.
You
No,
said
like
one
you
day.
said days.
You said Monday, no Mondays.
Anyways, fine.
It's fun.
Adakole, you have to do one
Yeah.
more thing for me.
Alright.
First of all, I want to thank you.
Okay.
You did an exceptionally amazing job.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
so happy. See, I don't want to get too excited that all the other guests I invite that I may not know, the conversation will be as beautiful as it was today. I'm just gonna say it's my prayer. It's my prayer that caused these things to
Only
just
guys for don't the cameras. Maybe we won't watch them now. We don't say. When this come out, no watch that interview. I just was saying that.
Oh my God, no, but you
Yeah.
did an amazing job. Okay, so there's one thing I always ask my guests to do, and it's to tell us about one song that you'd want us to listen to, right? The song you pick, you cannot give me copyright strike on my podcast. So try to send independent artists song. I mean,
And I have
okay. Do you know if the artist? See,
Yeah. I love
this
guy.
is why we need managers in
Yeah,
our
you
lives.
see. Yeah,
Shout out to Anthony in the back.
Thank you, IG.
Doing the Lord's work. You better give him a raise.
Thank
Oh yeah,
you.
what's the song?
Substance by
Okay.
Substance by Busy.
All right, Davey, you gonna do that magic that you always do at the end of the podcast.
Yes.
Like I said, you did an amazing job. Adakole, thank you for pulling up to Jess Finesse Presents.
I'm actually proud of you for like pronouncing his name. Like,
I was practicing, you know? I was practicing. But yeah, without further ado, we are out.